Okay, I'm going to try something new for the first time with you guys. I took a chipboard embellishment here. It's just plain chipboard. And I went ahead and put some distressed ink on it. I was using Tim Holtz distressed ink in antique linen. And I just dabbed it all over this. And what I did with the sides, because I didn't like that it could still look like cardboard, is I took a eyeshadow applicant and I just went around the whole edge of it and got all the edges with that. These are great. I don't recommend buying them at an arts and crafts store. You can buy them at Rite Aid and it's a lot cheaper. Excuse my band-aid, I cut my finger cleaning my scissors a few minutes ago. So this is the normal chipboard and this one is the one that is stamped. Not much difference, but just a little. So what I'm going to try and do today is I'm going to try to use the ultra thick embossing enamel. I just bought it today. It was in a book that I was looking through and I want to try it. I never have before and I don't know exactly what I'm doing, so I'm just going to try something. I'm going to take this Top Boss embossing stamp pad. It has a slight tint to it. And I'm just going to go over the whole thing. And again, I don't know if I'm doing this right or if there's a better way. I'm just trying. So I'm going to cover the whole thing. Okay. And I have this wonderful little tray. I got it at Michael's for $5 and it has a spout that you can pour back into the jars when you're done. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the ultra thick embossing enamel right on top of it. And I don't worry about how much I put in there because I can put it back in. Okay. And then I'm going to put it on here. Move that out of the way so I don't end up blowing that everywhere. I'm going to take my embossing gun and emboss it and see what happens. Uh-oh. Moving away from the camera, sorry about that. Melting away. These guns get very hot, so it's not so much fun to keep your fingers under them. Alright. Looks pretty good. I think I'm going to shut that off now. And see what we've got. Now, if this dries like this, it looks pretty neat. It's just got like a thick, glossy layer to it, which is kind of cool. Kind of looks like an antique little symbol here. So if you can see it, kind of glossy all over. So I'm going to let that dry and see how it comes out. Okay, and this is the finished product. This is the original one of just the chipboard, and this is the one that I tinted and glossed. And I don't know if you can actually see how interesting it actually came out, but it looks kind of antiqued, hence the antique ink, and really glossy and shiny. I really like this ultra thick embossing enamel, and I bought this at Michael's with a coupon. It's originally $12.99, but I used a 40% off coupon. So this was my first time using it and it came out quite interesting. So you should give it a try if you like how this came out with a nice shiny gloss.